guess that one doesn't want me. Hey guys, so today I'm here for a very exciting video, and that is to show you my TBR for the Owls. And I'm so excited because I've never competed in this readathon before, and it is such an elaborate readathon, and it only started last year. And G from Booklover is the lovely mind behind this entire readathon, and it is so elaborate and amazing because like there is 2 major readathons each year. So in the month of April you do your Owls, and that's a monthly readathon, and there's challenges for all your exams. And then in the month of August you do your Newts, which is the next wizarding quiz. Like, I feel like I should know what these stands for, but I don't. And that is another month-long one, and you do your other exams and read books for that. But there's also like mini readathons. The first readathon I ever competed in was the Christmas at Hogwarts one, and that was a little readathon to ease my way into it. When people started doing this last year, I didn't really know what was happening, and it seemed very confusing. But like this year I am game. And also, this is not a proper one, guys. This is something that I got at a trivia Harry Potter night that I went to, and I think we came 8th. Because we obviously don't know much trivia, but there was like a group of girls who were like the die-hard fans that won. But still, I got this little one and I do like it. I really should get a proper one, but I feel like I would only buy a proper one if I actually went to like Harry Potter World, which I have not done. So I will get a one when I do that. But still, this readathon has a lot of elements happening to it, but I am starting fresh. And even though some people who did it last year have some extra credits happening, I'm starting like new. Like, I have nothing. I am starting my Owls first time, and I am so excited. So we have our letter from McGonagall that tells you everything about your exams. So with the readathon, you will achieve an acceptable after 2 past exams, exceeded expectations with 6 exams passed, and outstanding with 9 exams passed. So I have to read at least 2 books to qualify for something here. And we have our list of challenges here. So there is 12 challenges and 12 classes and tests to get done. But also another cool thing that G has done for this readathon is wizarding careers. And I've been watching people's TBRs and no one else printed the whole booklet out, but I did. And especially considering I've only got it on 1 pages. But this is such a beautiful little booklet that I had to print the whole thing. But like, it's got the contents card and like talking about what careers you want to do. Look at how beautiful, and like all the details. You get a bit of information about what the career is, you get some photos, and then you get what classes you need to pass, and then like career paths and stuff, which is really cool. And I just was so in awe over this, and I was like, I need to print the whole thing. And I couldn't even staple it. I had to tape the back because staples couldn't even fit this amazing work of art. And I just can't believe that she made this and made it available for us just to print ourselves. But for me, like with the readathon, is like, I'm not really sure if I want to do it based off just a career or just read the challenges. There's kind of 2 that I'm gravitating towards. So I want to be an aura, or I want to be a writer, which is very random because I just think auras seem like a really cool job. And I know it's not, like you're the police of the Wizarding world, but like Tina Goldstein's an aura and I love her. So I want to like be like Tina. And also I just want to be a writer because that's just me generally in life. Going based off a Harry Potter character I like, I want to be an aura, but my ultimate dream in my everyday life would be a writer. So I don't know what I want to do, but like the couple of challenges to get those career paths are books that I was going to kind of put like at the end if I managed to get through everything else, because I picked a book for every single challenge. So I picked 12 books and they're all full-on books, so I'll probably only read half of them, but at least it gave me a lot of choice for this TBR because it's the whole month of April that this TBR is going to be what I'm picking from. So it's like there's books that I really want to read, but if I read them I won't get the career I want. So like what I think I'm ultimately going to do is on every single one of these careers, every time I pass an exam I'm going to mark it off, so that at the end if there's any careers that I've passed all the exams for, I will then pick out of them maybe what career I want to do, or like see if I even make it, because I still got to pass all the Newts, because you've got what you need to do for the Owls and what you got to do for the Newts. But still, I'm excited, but I feel like I may not do very good. Like for aura, all I need to pass for the Owls is charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology, potions, and transfiguration. And the key traits are bravery, morality, determination, honor, and agility. Does that even sound like me? Probably not. It's actually journalist or writer, but what I need to do for Owls is history of magic, muggle studies, and one other subject of your picking. So writer journalist sounds like it would be the easier option. So if I'm gonna kind of go for one, I would probably go for that, and at least I can pick one subject that I want to do. The key traits are credibility, imagination, and thoroughness. And I feel like I have a pretty good imagination, and I'm credible and I'm thorough, so I feel like writer is the one that it's more like me, but still I am excited about this readathon, so I should just get into the books I'm reading. Okay, so for the first exam we have Ancient Runes, and that is a retelling. So I'm going to read A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Cremier. This is one of my anticipated reads for the year, but I also really want to read this because it's Beauty and the Beast, and I thought it was a good time to read it because it is a retelling, and I am excited, and I've heard so many good things. So this is one that I'm like, I'm going to read this first, like straight up. I'm like reading this one. Arithmetic, I think that's the math thing. Arithmetic, I can't speak. Arithmetic, work written by more than one author. This is a book that I've been wanting to read for the longest time, yet it's not happened, and I'm gonna really try. So These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Like, I've already read the other book that they've written together, but I haven't read this yet, and I've heard a lot of good things as well. So I really do want to get to this one during the readathon. But see, the first two I want to read though do not even help me get into the career I want. I could use one of these as a like exam of my choosing, but still. So the next exam is astronomy, so the challenge is star in the title. So I'm going to read Navigating the Stars by Maria V. Schneider. So this is one that I feel like I probably won't get to because it is a bit chunky. Like, this one's 450 pages, but it looks so much bigger when I'm looking at it. So it's not actually that big of a book. It just has really thick pages. Actually, it's got like pretty big writing. I may get to this, I don't know. I'll have to see how I go, because I'm going to try and read more than I normally do in April, just to try and get as many books as I can, so at least my career options are a lot wider than I would have had if I only read 2 books in the month. But my ultimate goal is to get to 6 books, and if I don't get to that, then that's okay, but still I really want to try. Okay, next exam is Care of Magical Creatures, and the challenge is Land Animal on the cover. So I want to read Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Gordon, and look, there's a wolf. That is a land animal. Like, they can swim, but it's a land animal. And another one that I've had for so long, and this is one that I'm really excited about. Like, I like the concept of alternate histories and the fact that Hitler didn't die, and now there's this motorbike race, and the main character is like, I'm gonna win this race and kill this bitch. Like, I am here for it. Okay, next is Charms, and this is Age Line, Read an Adult Work. So I'm gonna listen to an audiobook, and I'm gonna listen to Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because this is one I've been wanting to listen to for a little bit, but I've been listening to a couple of other audiobooks that kind of took my attention, but I'm bringing it back. This is the only audiobook that I'm picking for the readathon, because I was trying to read more physical books because I do have such a big TBR, and to keep using audiobooks for everything isn't as great. But I try to listen to 2 audiobooks a month, so I will probably listen to something else sometime during the month that won't relate to the readathon. Okay, next exam is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and the challenge is Reducto, so a title that starts with R. So I am going to attempt to keep going on with this series. Like, I mean, it's ultimately going to happen, but I really need to like get stuff back into it. So I'm going to read Raylia by Lynette Noni, because everyone tells me it gets better after book 1, and book 1 was pretty bad though. So is it going to get much better? Like, people tell me, is it going to get so much better that the fact that I own literally all 6 of the series, like, why do I do this to myself? But like, so many people I trust recommended it, and like, it wasn't great, and I don't really like Alex that much, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see how this goes, but this is one that I'm not prioritizing because I don't really want to, but if it happens, I will read it. Next is Divination, so this is set in the future. I really want to read The 1000th Floor by Catherine McGee, but so many people have been talking about this, and I've had this book since it first came out, and now book 3 is out, so I really need to give this a go. And like, literally, I feel like every person in the whole entire world lives in this one tower, and there's all these different things going on. I think it only actually takes place just in this tower, but this is one that like everyone was talking about a few years back, so I really do want to read it so I know what's going on. Okay, next is Herbology, so Plant on the cover. Now, this is such a stretch, but I really want to read this book. So I picked Love and Luck by Jana Evans Welsh, because there's a 4-leaf clover. that's not in the ground, but it's still a plant, isn't it? I just need to keep going on with this author. This is a companion novel about Lena's best friend Addie, and I'm so here for it. I need to know more about Lena and Ren, and if there's just a tiny cameo, I am like here for that shit. Okay, next is History of Magic, and that is published at least 10 years ago. So guys, I'm finally gonna read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, because this is like 2008. This book weighs a ton. I'm just lifting it now and I'm like, oh my god, the writing looks really big. And even though like I have seen the first 2 movies, I know I'm the worst person ever, but still I do know what's gonna happen in this book, but I don't know what happens in the other ones. And all you gotta do is just get into the first one, and then I can try and keep reading the series. The same with Harry Potter though. I read Harry Potter like halfway through last year, have not continued on, but still I'm excited to give this a go, and I bought these so that I would have a reason to finally read the series. Next challenge is Muggle Studies, and that is to read a contemporary. I'm gonna read What I Like About Me by Jenna Gillamy. I think that's how you say her name, but I got this in my YA Chronicles box, and this book is so little, so I think this will be a very quick read. So this is one that I want to read as well, because I'm trying to read my YA Chronicles books as I kind of get them. So this is one that I definitely want to prioritize and read, and I think Muggle Studies was a part of being a writer, so this is helpful. Next exam is Potions, so the challenge is Next Ingredient sequel. So I'm really going to try and read The Last Beginning by Lauren James, because I really want to read the sequel, and I read the next together so long ago, and I still don't know what's going to happen in this series, and I just need to read it. And I just bought her most recent book, The Quiet at the End of the World, so I just got to read this one I've had for like 200 years. And the last exam is Transfiguration, and the challenge is Sprayed Edges or a red cover. So I'm going to go with Sprayed Edges with this baby, and that is Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye, and I got this only a few months ago, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet, and I feel like this one's probably not gonna happen, but I'm just giving myself a really like wide selection of books to try and read during the month, and it's a TBR for 30 days, you know, it's not just a week-long readathon. And you know, I give myself like 6 books in a week-long readathon, so if I think about it, it's like 3 books to read each week. That's a lot though. That actually is a lot. That's generally how much I get done in one readathon, and then I'm like, oh, I'm dying. I'm excited to read this. Another anticipated read. Like, there's a lot of books in this pile that are like anticipated reads, or I can use them for TBR money challenge, and some of them I've just had for so long that I'm like, I need to read this already. Okay guys, so these are all the books I'm going to attempt to read, and this is in no way just going to be my wrap up. I'm going to be like, guys, look what I read, like as if I'm going to read that many. Bringing the one back out. But another thing guys is, because it is a month-long readathon, I'm not going to just do like a whole vlog or even like weekly vlogs for this, because it's just too much effort. I know it makes me sound bad. I just think readathon vlogs are good for a week readathon or 2 at the like latest, but not a month. And I try and just like film like, you know, little bits, get the story, and I just feel like I would just get behind if I have to try and vlog the whole thing, and it's a lot of vlogging, like a month of vlogging. Like I just vlogged for 3 weeks in Hong Kong all day every day. Like I cannot do another lot of this at the moment. So you guys will find out how I go when I do my April wrap up at the end of the month. But anyway guys, I'm excited, you know, first magical readathon, I'm in the game, still not wearing the right jumper. Why did I not put the Harry Potter one on today? I was gonna, but I was like, nah, Game of Thrones today. Game of Thrones is the day. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you'd enjoyed, and I can't wait to get some reading done, and I hope to reducto this TBR and just be like, pew, get that in there and have a lot of fun. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.